Hey guys, I just wanted to make a video on how to pack a bowl for people who kinda know what they're doing or are just starting. They were some point at where I was and they just weren't getting the best smoking quality or like packing good bowls. So I'm gonna show you what works for me and what's continuously worked for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I make a great bowl. Like, I haven't had a bowl go harsh on me in so long, and I have had the shisha literally burn all the way down to the bottom. So I'm gonna be packing this bowl to my clay bowl. I have other bowls, but I like the clay bowl. I'm gonna be packing Fakher orange, but I already packed a bowl. I smoked this already. This is my hole pattern. I normally literally just do random hole patterns because I packed the bowl so nice that, I mean, there's always going to be good airflow, which I'll show you guys why that works. But I'm going to show you how this bowl had burnt, because this is how a bowl should burn. I mean, I smoked this for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I easily could have put 2 more coals on there. But, I had stuff to do, so I didn't want to do it. But, hold on one second. Hold on. Alright. So, the bowl is completely black. There's barely any shisha stuck to the tinfoil, which is a big problem for people who are just starting. And it sucks because when the shisha gets stuck to the tinfoil, then it starts fucking burning. And then it tastes like shit. And then everyone gets mad at you. Alright. Let me fucking put the phone over here again. My bad, guys. So, hands are getting messy and shit. So, this is the bottom of the shisha. It's pretty black. Pretty much that's the top. So bottom, I don't know if you guys can distinguish, but that burnt really well, and it burned all the way through. I could have smoked it probably about like 15 or 20 more minutes probably, and it probably would have still been good. Dude, like I said, it was 2 hours and 15 minutes, and literally I was smoking it, and like, there was still flavor. It was just very dull. It didn't taste like shit. So like, for like the like new people who are new to hookah and stuff, and like they're all about flavor and stuff, you know, you probably might want to like watch how I do this. I'm just cleaning out the bowl right now a little bit, so I don't have all that leftover fucking nasty fucking juices and shit all over the fucking place. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible because a lot of you like to fucking skip through the fucking video and shit and like skip to the end and shit. So I'm gonna fucking try to do this as fast as possible. But honestly, you really can't rush perfection. If you want to make a good hookah, you gotta kind of take your time. If you don't take your time, then fuck you. So, if you don't take your time, you could blame yourself when your hookah turns out to taste like asshole. Alrighty. So, I got my motherfucking shisha and shit. Right there. And you're gonna take it. This is kind of difficult to do with one hand, but we're gonna make it work. And with Fakher, it's very thick compared to Starbuzz. I don't like to smoke Starbuzz because, sure, it smells good and all that bullshit, but it's so mainstream. So for like me, a college kid, it's expensive. But two, when you smoke Starbuzz, if the coals are too close and that shisha starts burning, when it starts burning, it'll continue to burn. Fakher can withstand a little more heat. And will continue to burn through the rest of the bowl and won't like continuously burn like Starbuzz will. Which that's a fucking problem, because then you have to fucking change your fucking like bowl like every 2 fucking seconds, and that fucking sucks dick, and no one wants to do that shit. I'm actually gonna be smoking out of my Coloma Moon, which is a fucking amazing hookah. I love it. It's my baby. But yeah, as you can see, I'm literally sprinkling this into the bowl. And honestly, when you tinfoil this motherfucker, you make sure you double tinfoil this. I didn't used to, because I didn't believe in shit. But I've been double tinfoiling it. And honestly, I've been getting the best smoke sessions of my life. Sorry I'm taking a long time, but like I said, you can't rush perfection. You want to smoke a good hookah, you gotta fucking, you gotta be willing to take your time. I have a buddy that owns a hookah, and he likes to call himself the grandfather. I mean, look at this, hold on real fast. Look at that, you see how loose it is? I could literally, like, shake it around, and, like, it'll move. And that's what you want. You want it to be real nice and loose, so there's good airflow. This video would go so much faster if I had someone here holding my phone for me. But literally I have one hand, so if you guys are watching this, hope that you're a little bit patient. I'm gonna make a video after this of how this bowl smoked. Right after. It won't be in this because I don't have like the fancy camera where I could cut scenes and do all that crazy bullshit. But yeah, this bowl's about to be pretty much packed. Make sure you get the rims of the bowl, because a lot of people tend to put their coals on the edge, and normally the coals end up in the center later on in the smoking session. When I'm smoking, I like to put the coals on the outside like this, 1, 2, and then I like to slowly rotate them inch by inch, so I make sure I burn the full like shisha and shit. So that's how I use my coals. A lot of people like to use 3 Coconera coals, but I like to use 2, and then I'll make a little heat shield out of tinfoil, and I'll close the top up just a little bit, and it will start burning really fucking nice. So don't be afraid to use 2. Honestly, you could use 1 coal and put a heat shield on there and you'll be fine. But I like big ass clouds, so you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, this is good enough. So, as you can see, the bowl is tight, packed. I like to go like this, so I make sure no tinfoil is touching. Sometimes I'll take like a paper clip and I'll push down the edges around the sides just to make sure everything's like down in there, so like nothing. I mean, but literally, like, look, like it's all loose. Like I could like fuck it all up in 2 seconds, like. But that's a good thing, so I have a lot of airflow. I don't even need to poke through. I don't even need to poke holes through to fucking get like better airflow, because I'm so confident that I packed a good bowl that I don't even have to fucking do that anymore. So actually, just a little demonstration of how good this is gonna smoke. I like to put my bowl on and I like to suck. That sounds gay. But I like to like inhale through just to make sure the pull is gonna be easy. As you could probably hear, the pull is really fucking easy. And now that I know that my shisha is packed very loose, I can tinfoil it now. So hold on 1 second as I tinfoil the fuck out of this bowl. Alright. Alrighty. So, I got a double tinfoil Reynolds wrap. Reynolds wrap is awesome as fuck. So, anyways, a lot of people, they like to use the pokers that come with tongs. I do not, because they fucking poke giant ass bullet holes, which you don't fucking want, because it will burn too hot and then burn your shit up. So don't fucking use that shit. They're not even fucking pointy. Anyways, a lot of people will also use needles and shit. This needle is skinny as fuck. But I found what works best is a thumbtack like needle. This is kind of like a dart thing, but it's like a thumbtack built. So what I like to do for my whole pattern is I'll go one in the center, one up here, here, almost like a cross at first. And what I'll do is I'll go, I leave kind of like a couple inches between each little hole on the outside of the edge, because that's where the coals are going to sit. And I really don't want it to become too hot, because I really care about what I'm smoking. So that's what it looks like so far. And then I'll go one here, one here, one here, one here. So that's what it looks like now. That fucking shisha off there. Then I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then voila. And if you want, like if you're OCD freak, like I kinda am sometimes, you see how this is big space right here? I'll fucking put one like right there. Put one right there. Right there. I put them in the really big spaces. I don't tend to put them in the small spaces. So this is literally how many holes I have put in. And now for the final check of the draw. That's a smooth ass draw. And that, my friends, is how you pack a bowl. Now for heat management with your Coconeras or your fucking like Deezers, put your shit on like this. Fuck, I dropped the coal. Put your shit on like that, and when you move them, whoosh, just a little bit, whoosh, just a little bit, and those will easily stay there for a long time before the flavor goes out. But hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it really works for you. Comment, like it. If it works for you, let me know. Give me some tips, because I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm kind of still new to hookah too. I've only been smoking hookah for a year, but I've got my shit together so far. So like I said, if you have any comments or you want me to do another video or something, like just let me know. Thanks.